Rant. I edited the video. I tried to edit the video. Just cut the ends off. I heard some of it this morning as I was getting up. It is what it is. It's a diary. Can't take it back now. That's what's in the head. That's what's in the head. So, in short, by yesterday evening, there were 1,500 people confirmed with COVID-19 in Ireland, and waiting for the numbers now for today. There's a lot of optimism, which I feel is really misplaced. I've had some really bizarre thoughts today on it, but I'm trying not to do this again. I did look at the numbers. I know that now I think it's, what time is it? It's just before 7, and there's over 30,000 new cases today worldwide, and there will be a good few thousand more because the United States hasn't done yet. Like I said yesterday, the United States climbing up nice and steady. China first place, second place in Italy. Total death toll in China so far is just over 3,000 something. Under 4,000 anyway. Italy, more like 7,000-8,000. The US is less than 10,000 infected people behind Italy, but has a whole lot less deaths. Could talk for the day about why that is. About the German numbers and the ICU, I stand by it. If you look at the critical numbers, I mean, they have the lowest critical numbers on that list, and as you go down, it's only at number 15 that they get lower. So I don't care what anybody says. I don't buy it. There's something strange. I woke up, I felt really tired. Looked at the video. Oh my God, what has happened to my body? I don't recognize myself. It really scared me to see that struggle. And so I didn't do yoga today yet. I'm hoping I will later on. I need to get out for a walk. I've been holed up in here for too long. Thank God I haven't been going to the shops, so I haven't been buying cookies and bickies and stuff. The past week I've just lived off vegetables. Oil, yes, but I'm not moving enough, and I can feel it. No heart meditation yet as of today. Started teaching at 9:30 or 10 until 2:30 this afternoon. went into the garden, harvested the broccoli that is there, parsley. What else did I harvest? Broccoli and parsley, yes. And I got the vegetables that were still cold in the shed that I'd put there on Monday. Just in case. I got them out. So I now have green beans and broccoli that I can cook and have to make something into, and I have to eat lots of parsley because there is lots of parsley. It was a beautiful day today, and I made no use of it. Nothing. None. So the plan is I have 3.5, 4 hours of study to do, and I've got reports to write. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish those few hours of studying because I still have 2 papers to write for the TEFL course as well, and I'd like to start on that tomorrow or the day after. I did manage to put compost into little compostable pots, and they're standing in some water now so that they can really soak, and I can plant some more vegetable seeds. I have like little pots with little vegetable seeds that can do with planting. I don't know what the weather is going to be tomorrow. I made, from the rice that I cooked yesterday, I made an oven dish with the leeks and cheese, and I had that. I'm not hungry. I think I'm going to have another cup of tea, watch those videos, write the reports, and go to bed. If I can get myself to sit behind a harp, that'll be good. I did go onto social media, but I only looked at funny things. There's this video floating around of this cellist from America who supposedly went paragliding while playing his cello. I like extreme things, but I don't really think that it's real, and I think I offended his sister. The funniest thing I saw today is a video of a guy who the camera is on groceries, like toilet paper, pack of toilet paper. I mean, who would have thought toilet paper is the new gold? On the toilet paper, and he's saying he went to the supermarket, and he was looking around at the empty shelves, and he went outside, and he says, and he politely asked people to give him could he get some of their stuff, and then he points out the things that he got, and what he's pointing with is a gun. And I had such a good chuckle out of it. Like, I had such a laugh out of it. Who did I speak to today? Oh yeah, the neighbor down the road. He was bored, really bored. And I spoke to my friend Kathy, who is out on the headlands, and her friend in London has got COVID. She was saying, but the woman seems to be okay. And that's really it. It started yesterday. I've just been so tired. And I think it's because I'm just been in the house, and the work really helps. Teaching really helps. Teaching was good today. I had one child that didn't show up, and I had one lesson. So there is a series of storytelling classes, and I'm not getting it, I think. But I had only one of those, and then I had two small kids that I've had before, and they are just so cute. And one of them did her lesson while they were in the car on their way to I don't know where, and she had the camera off, and then at the end of the lesson she put on the camera and she was showing me her baby brother. It was just so nice. And the last lesson actually went on for quite a while. Some of the material, like, it was about how to have a successful marriage. And me, of all people, having to talk about having a successful marriage. But there was some good stuff in there. But I'm not the person to be teaching any of that. I had a good laugh out of it anyway. I avoided all the heavy stuff. The bit about trusting, like, how can you dig a hole for yourself? Oh my. But it had some interesting bits, about communication and about relationships take work, and it had some great vocabulary. Both your better half and spouses, and there were loads of synonyms for some of the subjects, and then the amount of four syllable words. This is the thing with material in higher classes. If you're not an English speaker, because if you don't go to college doing English or studying through English in college, when do you get to really see four-syllable words? In everyday life, we don't really use them. It's kind of a contrast, because on one hand, people really want to be good at the language, and of course vocabulary, having a very wide, broad vocabulary helps. But then a lot of the vocabulary that you need to learn, which has roots in other languages like Latin and Greek and Nordic languages and German and French, and if you don't have that background, if you didn't grow up with that diversity in the Indo-European languages, it gets really tough. And how do you give them academic level stuff to read without actually using academic text? So some of it is, some attempts are really good, and some of them are just hilarious. Some of them are really funny. And this wasn't bad now. This wasn't bad. We had a good chat. And the guy I was teaching, he had a good sense of humor. And I said to him, are you married? And he said, yes, I am. I said, oh, so this is really like a lesson for you to get this right in English. And I said to him, so one of the suggestions was to, when you say, I told you so, that is actually very disrespectful. And I said, I hope you never said it. He said, I say it all the time. And then the next one was, don't keep score. I said, well, that's a thing now I know that a lot of women do, and I know I have done it. and you get into these really complicated situations, like what's valuable? What's valuable? Working inside the home or working outside of the home? And here we are in the middle of this crisis, talking about values that are just may not be valid anymore. Yesterday as well, I had a class about shopping, and it really was geared towards people who love shopping just that tiny bit more than they ought to. So it was giving hints like, don't go shopping unless you have a shopping list. Give yourself a time limit. Make sure that you get out past your time so that you don't go on browsing and don't buy more. Give yourself a spending limit. And we were the boy, and it was a teenage boy, and I said, do you go shopping a lot? And he said, I go to the convenience store to buy snacks. I said, so don't you buy like gear, like bits and stuff you want? And he goes, I've got my electric piano, and where would I put it? And he kind of put the camera around the room, and he had, his bedroom was this tiny little room, and there was one cupboard. It was like a monk's cell, basically, with school books. Yeah. So it's funny. It's funny, like the discrepancy, like this kind of the reality of what we live in and things that we have considered to be absolutely normal, that are coming from yesterday. I can see the fun of it today. I hope I can see the fun of it tomorrow. I don't have much else to say. I'm going to keep studying. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep on studying. I'm on grade 4. I think I have another grade 4, so that is, I think I have until grade 8 or 9 videos to watch, like each video 25 minutes. That's a good few more videos. And then I also have to do the new junior layout videos. That's an hour. I better get cracking on that. I'm looking at this cat. He doesn't want to come in. It's funny. He's just sitting there, yeah? He's sitting there. I'll see if I can turn this around. Let me turn this. He's just sitting there. And he sits there and he won't come in. Hello there, lovely. So these yeah, you beautiful boy. These I sowed the other day. There's lettuce in there. There is chives in there. There is like parsnips or something in there. And then I have spinach in there. He just sits there. I think he wants food. Do you want food? And then this is what I did today. There we go. As you can see, they're not entirely wet, but they're still soaking up. And oh, here we have another cat. Hello there. Oh, look at your little head. Look at your little head. His name is Evil. Look at those eyes. Hello. Hello there, beautiful boy. Yeah. So there you go. That's it. Tomorrow is another day. Okay, let me go do the studying first. See how I feel then.